All right, I think we are live on YouTube.
Yay!
Yep.
Welcome.
All right. Type here to share. All right. Hi, I'm Kim.
And I'm Reve.
And we're Twisted.
Grapevines.
Whoop, whoop. And we have a kit for you today. This is a beautiful fall kit. We're going to do Happy Harvest. And this is for sale on twistedgrapevines.com and Etsy. So
Twisted Grapevines TX on Etsy.
Yes, I forgot the TX.
Yeah,
I always
that's okay.
forget. Okay, so what you get with this kit is you're going to get a 15-inch elevated wreath frame. You're going to get 2 rolls of the new fine weave mesh
That we love.
Yes. So this is a chocolate border stripe and then a metallic gold. Love. Okay. And then ribbons are over there. I know. Where are the ribbons? I cut this like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We've been so crazy busy. We haven't had time to make it.
It has been, it's been nuts. The holidays are upon us.
So you're going to get 5 yards of this beautiful,
it's like
a velvet.
It's like a crushed velvet.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's a crushed
And then you're going to have 5 yards of this plaid dupioni, which is gorgeous.
Unbelievable.
5 yards of this beautiful purple
Like a plum
dupioni.
kind of.
And then 5 yards. Oh, because I'm going to show you how to cut this one.
I was going to say, I don't see
of the teal with the copper leaves, metallic leaves on it. So 4 ribbons, 2 mesh, 1 sign, and we're going to show it without florals, but then we're going to put florals in it as well.
because we do offer the florals.
Yes.
Let me go get you. In case there is.
Yeah, so, oh, you just hit that hip. Oh, that did not look good. Okay, so, hey, can you grab my, mesh cutter? I was going to say the wheel cutter. I forget what. So, we're going to pan down so that way you can see what we are doing. Let's see here. I'm going to try.
Rotary cutter.
Right, the rotary cutter. There
That
we go.
word.
All right.
There you go.
There we are, right there. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's pan down just a second. There you go, so we can see what we're doing. All right, so this is your 2 rolls. I lay them on top of each other, and we're going to measure these out for 19 inches. So I do them 19 inches,
I hold.
and there we go. So I need to do 3 more sets. Is that on 19?
This is 19.
Okay. There's 1, and then we got 1 more set here. All right. Is it lined up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there, woo!
Almost.
Almost. There we are. So that's how we're going to do that one right there. I'm trying to get this going. Why is it not letting me? YouTube, I'm always getting, it always makes me crazy because I'm not super great.
It's kind of a different format.
Yeah, and so I don't see comments. We may have to just pull up your phone to do it.
Oh,
So
I can do
not
it.
for sure.
Here, let me get us. I believe I'm connected. So that's
Okay, so when we make our ruffles, we put them, vertical like this, curl up. You're going to fold over about a finger width, which is about 1 inch right here. This. Curl up. There it is.
It's definitely working.
All right,
Okay.
and then I just reach with my pointer. So the good thing, or the tip to a good ruffle, is to keep your hands here together. When you put them here, it wiggles a little too much. So you have more control if you keep them here in the middle. So I reach and pull back. Reve walks forward. So 2 different styles, they both work. When you get to this end, you also want to roll over, and then we're going to grab it. So it's turned up. This is the wrong side. So you want to flip and clip.
They flip like bend and snap.
That's right. So there it is. All right. And then we're going to do our other sets. Whoops. So same thing. You're just going to walk forward. Yeah, because the curls are super tight. So anytime you're putting your clip on, if it's not rolling under, it's upside down. Because kind of like a finished clothing thing, you want your seams to go under. So that's kind of what that's doing.
And it loves to stick to your clothes.
Yes, mesh does that. So we're going to do it like that, flip and clip. All right, so then we've got our wreath frame. We've got 10 ties on the bottom and we've got 8 on the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to put here, we're going to put 2 ties into each one. So this is why we clip on top. These are just the Dollar Tree clips. You get 6 per package. So you're going to hold them like a bow tie. You're going to put one in, take the clip off, put the other color on top of it, and then take that clip off. And I like to push down with my thumb. So I push it down and then I'm going to twist it one time. All right. And then you're going to kind of spread out your thing.
And if that's kind of hard for you, if you have a little bit of arthritis
I
or
just
something.
did it that way.
You did? Okay. Well, and then if you don't do it that way, we like to put it, Kim and I are both right-handed. So we put it in our left hand and just stack them one on top of each other and then go to the next one and push it down. And as you'll see, when you do that, they overlap. So you don't want that. You want them touching, but you don't want them overlapping. So you just bring your hand up underneath it. And then just kind of
like this.
Kind of want it to fluff.
To butt up to one another.
It's supposed to look like a butterfly. There you go. And we're also alternating. If you've noticed, the first one she did brown was on top. So whatever's on top next to it, that will be on the bottom. So we're just alternating so you can see all the pretty mesh.
So the mesh fairy that made the rest of these. That. So we're just going to take a second to put all these on our frame. Just want to make sure, like she said, that you don't let them lay on top of each other like that. Just reach underneath and fluff them up.
That's what makes your wreath so fluffy.
Yes. And then you can also go through here and
they stick together.
They stick together. You can start if you want to do them on the top. Sometimes I start the top as I go around. So I do both of them at the same time. It doesn't matter. But whenever you start the top, just pick a part and go.
Yeah, 2 people doing a wreath goes so much quicker.
Yes, it does.
You'll never want to do one by yourself ever again.
I know. It goes so quick.
You need a wreath buddy. Yeah. This is the boring part.
Yeah. I know. It's kind of mellow.
Thank you. Just keep going. It does so high. Oops. Grabbing some ribbons along with it.
Do you need another gold?
Yes, please. I saw it down there, but that's for the other wreath.
Oh yeah.
A lot of gold this time of year. Everybody's got gold in their wreath pretty much. So were you, anybody living in the area that got a ton of snow last night? Oh my gosh, we were watching the Weather Channel and snow like just coming down. Oh I
heard in Florida that it got so cold, it was 28 degrees.
Yeah.
They issued a falling iguana watch. I went, excuse me, what is that? And they said that the iguanas freeze. They get so cold that they freeze and
fall out of trees.
And they fall out of trees onto people.
Okay, no, thank you.
Right.
Another reason I do not wish to ever live in Florida. No thanks.
A falling iguana warning. I thought it was made up, and then
my gosh,
it's so really not. Nope, it's a real thing.
I did not hear that, but I totally believe it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Falling iguana.
Can you imagine?
No, I would scream bloody murder. No.
Well, they're definitely not going to bite you, I guess, if they're frozen.
Yeah, that's true.
Poor little iguanas. Really sad for them, but stay there.
Right.
Don't come to Texas.
So we're just kind of going around and putting all
filling
these
in. Just need one more. I must have done it right because it came out right. Thank you. All right. sticks together.
It does. Brown on top. We do wreath parties here. We're in Arlington, Texas, which is between Dallas and Fort Worth. And so
pick a stadium. Any
that's
stadium.
Right. A stadium. Oh my,
Any
did
stadium.
you just say stadium?
I did. Just pick a stadium, any stadium.
You know, it's come up for, whatchamacallit, they're talking about is it the Stars that are looking for a new home now? I know. And it's like, oh my gosh, is Arlington.
I don't think we have space.
I know. Is Jim going to.
There is no room in
Jim Ross, is he going to bid on it?
No
I bet he
room
does.
in the inn.
No room at the inn.
My heavens.
Right. So. Oh, we have an extra one because that's from that one when we ran out. And I went, I know I cut enough. And I did, but it was there.
It was hiding.
All right. Someone grab the ribbon. We need to show how we're going to cut the blue one. All right, so there we are. There's our mesh. There's how thick it is. Super thick. This is the new fine weave. It's super soft on your hands. And look at this. It doesn't fray.
Yeah, we do.
We love this mesh.
This is called fine weave. And
yes.
we really do. It's just so nice to work with because it doesn't shed everywhere.
Okay, so here's the shortcut. We cut 8 of these. Off of the 5. So you can take it and you can measure off 13 and go cut. 13, cut. 13, cut. You can do that. Or you can measure off 2 yards, 2 and 32.
So 2 yards, so a yard plus twice, 1 yard, then another yard, then 32. So 2 and 32. That's our formula.
Yes, which is going to be different on this because this is in a yard. So it's, So 1, 2,
I don't like that
3, 4, 5, 6.
No, thank you.
It's okay. And
I have a big, huge mat, and I like it because it's just.
So I measured off 2 and 32. Do we have any scissors?
No. Heaven forbid. Why would we?
Why would we have scissors to make a wreath? I thought I brought some in here, but obviously I didn't. So 2 and 32, we cut this, and you're probably going, why do they cut it 2 and 32? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Because what's going to happen is we're going to take this 2 and 32, we're going to fold it in half, and it's going to make 8. Thank y'all. Mm-hmm. All right, so 2 and 32. We're going to take this right here. We're going to hit there. So we're going to fold it in half. There's 1 half. There's another half and a half. So now I have 8 pieces that are 13 inches long. So that's our shortcut. If that's too much math for you and your brain's tired and you don't want to do 2 and 32, you can just measure out 13 inches.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes a little faster.
You do it that way.
And so I'm dovetailing, I'm folding in half right here. And I start at the raw edge and cut to the fold. But a lot of people, I think most people do it the other way. I've just always done it that way.
I don't know how I do it. I think it just depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing.
All right. Okay, so just line up your edges, fold it in half, and then cut. There it is. So we dovetail to keep it from fraying.
Well, and it looks pretty too.
Yeah. And this we're going to use for the bow.
Mm-hmm. With the leftover, your leftover ribbon automatically goes towards
which is 2 yards and 4 inches. So there you go.
Okay. So you've got 4 separate sets of ribbons. So you always want to have the big ribbon, the wide ribbon on the bottom, and the thinner ribbon on top.
So we're going to pair up the turquoise and the velvet.
And then this one is both of the peonies. So the plaid and the purple.
So we're going to pinch in the middle and then hold it like a mustache.
Another bow tie.
Which one goes on which?
Terrific question. I think that'd be pretty on the brown.
On the brown? Yeah. Okay. So this is the one that matches up. So what we're going to do really quick.
Both of these do.
So tie that one down. Where the bow goes, we tie 2 things down because we don't want to put ribbons there because that's where the bow will go. And we usually pick where the colors match up. So we have brown on top, gold on top,
gold on the bottom.
All right.
And it doesn't matter what you do, no matter what, it's going to wind up that way. So we've tried every way to have it not line up, but it just does.
So you're going to put this in. I open it up, and then we're going to put the ribbon in there, twist it twice. I use my thumbs to roll that rough edge down because it's sharp, and then I fold it to the middle because we don't want to see those caterpillars.
Yeah, we call them fuzzy caterpillars.
And you want to push them out. Our sign's round, so you want it all to go out on the bottom level as well. And you're going to shape your things down, so thin, thick, thin, thick. And that's just how we're going to do. We're going to do top layer, bottom layer, all the same. All right.
So for all of the gold mesh that's on top, I'm going to add the plaid and the purple. And for all the brown mesh that's on top, Kim's going to add the teal and the rust colored ribbons.
Except for the ones that are
except
tied
for
down.
the two that are tied down, except for those two.
Do we have that thin sheer copper for this center bow?
I was just using it on Saturday, so I bet it's still. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Let me go look for it. That'd be pretty in the center.
Yes.
I bet that's what you were thinking.
Uh-huh.
We're just spreading them out so that you can see everything.
Just going around the...
Oops, except I untied that one, so don't do that. There we go.
I actually do untie them.
No.
And when you push the thing to the back, the fuzzy caterpillars, it causes the ribbons. You want to go ahead and like push it back, and it causes your ribbons to stand up a little bit, which is really nice.
It looks pretty.
Mm-hmm. And this is also the time, if any of your ruffles, pardon me, of the mesh are not even, you could adjust them at this time. So it's very forgiving.
Yeah, we like working with this mesh.
And if some of your ribbons are longer, one end is longer than the other, you can adjust it at this time. This is when you do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Two more to go. Top has 3. Yeah, it has 3.
We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
These ribbons are so pretty.
I love the colors of this wreath.
Very fall.
Yes. The florals just make this thing just pop, though. We got a, what is the purple one?
They're like poppies.
Yes. Oh my
They
gosh,
look like
they're
poppies,
so
but they're
gorgeous.
purple. And they're a very deep purple, kind of a really deep plum. And it just looks really pretty with this.
It just really brings out this purple ribbon.
There's actually 3 different floral sprays in these bundles. And we sell them all here at Twisted Grapevines.
So when you're getting your sign ready to go, it has pre-drilled holes in it in the top and bottom. So we're just going to insert chenille stems into them.
Pipe cleaners.
That word too. And you know, you could put pumpkins on this. We just used florals and leaves.
You really wouldn't even have to put anything in it because I think the ribbon is so really very pretty. This is one of those wreaths. You don't really have to do extra, but we are extra, so we like to do extra. Plus we have it, so. kind of fun when you sell this stuff, you can just add it.
I don't see.
Scissors.
No, I was looking for the plaid.
Oh, is it still on your table, maybe? It dropped somewhere. Okay, last one. And I'll hold it up as soon as I add this so you can see.
I gave it to you the other day. You said you only needed a piece of it.
Hope that was true. Oh, I used it.
Did you use it all?
Yep. Yeah. I wound up filling in her swag. Okay, this is what this looks like. All filled in. And then we'll get the sign on. Look how pretty this is going to be with the sign. Isn't that beautiful? It all just matches. So pretty.
If you want to put that sign on.
Okay. So this is where the bow's going to go. So we automatically know nothing's going to go here. So really the question is, where do you want the bow to be? And since this area is kind of filled in with pattern, we'll probably put the bow over here on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and place the sign in right here.
Does it need to go more? There?
Well, if the bow's here.
That was just up pretty high. I didn't know if it needed to come down anymore. All right, and while she's getting that sign, let's get this bow going over there. So we're gonna measure off 12 inches, and then we're gonna make 4 12-inch loops. So you hold in your hand, you do a twist. All right, we're gonna measure off 12, and you're gonna crimp. Twist, measure off 12, put it in your hand, I guess squish. And then we're going to do again. This one you really don't have to measure because you could measure off of your other loop. But I have the table here, I'm going to hit it right there. So this tail's a little short. So I'm actually going to probably come in here and I'm going to adjust it. While it's in your hand, I can shorten this leg a little bit. And then I'm going to bring this one here. So you can, even though you measure it, you can always change it. So I didn't crimp hard. So if I'm doing there and then a twist, because I'm just trying to get it to where that tail is. So that one's a little bit longer. So we're going to shorten that one just a little bit. We're going to hit there. Those look to be about the same. And we're going to twist. Those are going to be the same. There we go. That tail's a little bit longer. I like that better. Sometimes they say there's 5 yards, but not always. I know.
It's like that with mesh too.
Yeah. That's why we cut it 19 instead of 20. All right. On this one, we're going to come through here. We're going to measure here. Oh, there's that pin. This is a really nice dupioni. We're going to do a twist. Thanks. So we're going to make these about the same on this. And we're just twisting each time. So raw side is up, wrong side, and then we're twisting. Twist. Even though it's really hard to tell which is the right side on this dupioni.
I know. Some of these ribbons, it all looks the same.
Right. And so we're just crimping down each time in your hand. You're not holding it super tight. You're just kind of loosely holding it there in your hand. All right, so that's what we got so far. 4 loops, each color. And purple. I wonder which side is the right side on this one. All right, so we're going to pull this one here. Same thing. We could graduate these. Usually with these we pull in about 1/2 inch. So we're going to do the same thing. 4. 1. Bend over. 2. I'm going to make sure those are the same. They are. And then 3. Do you want to show them your bundles here in a second and what you're
Sure.
doing with all of those? And 4. So there we are. We have a little bit extra of that one. And then finally, our blue. So here we go. So 1, 2, and we have been including a little bit of the sheer.
Did you find it?
I did.
Okay.
With our kits as well, just to make this centerpiece really quick. So here we are.
It's really pretty. It's a copper color.
Yes, this is the sheer right here. Oops. All right. So we're going to do a sheer here. We're just going to make this smaller. We're just going to do 1 on each side.
A 2-loop bow.
Yep. And then we're going to do, go in. It's moving. It's tight. There we go. And then just a little twist. And this one, the button in the middle is probably about an inch, inch and a half long. So we're like that. So both tails are going off to the right side. And so we want to do a flip over. We're going to ride that under. Make sure we get all of these on the right side. Take it to the back. Pinch it. And then we're going to spin it. And it's our corsage.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. And so now we're just going to go through and open all of these guys up.
Fluff.
Fluff, fluff, fluff.
We love fluffing.
Mm-hmm. Reveille's a mother fluffer.
I am.
She is. She's certified.
We all have to be good at something.
Yes, she's a certified fluffer.
How pretty that is, just like that. Love these colors.
Love.
This is a very vibrant fall wreath. Definitely fall colors, but it's a more vibrant instead of the muted. It's just really pretty.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oops. Yeah, I didn't cut the tails
It's all
yet.
good. We can do it a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. And pull this top piece. Okay. So we're sticking to everything. So I'm
Yes.
gonna come over here in our little spot. I'm going to go in between these two and put the bow in between the 2 pieces that don't have ribbon, because your bow is big and it's going to fill up those spots.
It will.
If I could just get my thumb out of the way. That is the hardest part, getting fingers out of the way, that you can tie it in. And I'm attaching.
I love those colors. Good gracious, is that beautiful?
Yeah, it's really pretty. So of course we attach everything to the frame, the sign as well.
What did John Mark say? If you have a ribbon that has a pin in it, it's probably better quality.
Yeah. Not always.
Yes, this one, both of the Dupionis had pins in them.
So.
They're considered the designer ribbons.
And they were.
I think we actually have the antique velvet, double-sided velvet, supposed to come in this week. One of our fall ribbons is finally
coming, and just about in time for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a heck of a time this year trying to get our stuff.
Yeah, with the tariffs and everything.
So long.
Yeah, it really has.
We've been very late posting a lot of our kits. This one included, because we just could not get our ribbons. Bits and pieces.
So we're going to make a tie to hang it, and we just use a pipe cleaner. We're going to twist it here. I just twist it around my 4 fingers and take it, and then I'm going to tie it off on the back frame. I think I'm going to tie it.
I know, right? The whole getting your hands in their thing.
I know. I think I can. I think I can do it upside down.
We'll go back and cut these ribbon fishtail in just a bit.
And there's a million ways you can tie these ties on it.
Yeah, everybody does it a little bit different.
Yeah. I usually go on 2 different rungs just to give it a little more support. All right, we ready to put it up on the wall?
I think so.
All right. So here's what we have so far, right there.
Might have to push this out of the way just a little bit so you can see.
Yeah, you really can't tell till it goes up.
Yeah, so
everything
designing on the table is great. Like how we built the wreath and put everything in. It's helpful to have it on a flat surface so you can see what you're doing. But when it comes to decorating, it's better if you can get up.
Yeah. So
raise it up a little.
I'm going to actually drop this down just a little bit so we can reach it a little bit easier. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go move this around here so y'all can see what we're doing.
So these are our bundles that we already pre-made. I basically just took all three of the sprays and just cut them.
So there they are.
And then added them together. This was really long. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to, we're moving up. All right. Rebecca is the floral whisperer.
Well, I don't know about all of that, but thank you.
She is.
I do like working with them, I will say.
She does.
So now we're just going to basically try to figure out where we want them. I usually try to do the longer ones, like these long wispy ones. I typically will put those more in the back. But with this spray, they all were pretty much long and wispy. But these are a little less so. So how that works is I'll try to figure out where I want them. I usually try to do at least a couple here in the front. So I will come in and use the ties of the wreath frame, the little fuzzy caterpillars, and I twist them into a circle. Just like that.
Forgot to do that while I was tucking.
That's okay. Well, I didn't know either, so I never.
But we knew we were putting florals, so I knew.
We did, but
I'm not thinking about it.
I wasn't either. So I'm just going to go back in here and add the floral bundle into that little circle that we made with our wreath frame, the ties. I'm just going to add this just like that. There's one. I think I'm going to put this one here to cover up that pipe cleaner. If I can get the tie out. That's going to be the question. There we go. Just making a circle. I think I am. I don't know.
I think I am.
I'm trying to.
I know, right?
It's in here. Ooh, that sign is in here. Okay. Try not to knock the door over.
That would be you.
That would be me knocking the door over.
No, you did the sign. So
yeah,
you did the sign type.
I did do the sign type because it barely fit. This is a very thick wreath, y'all. I will say this
sometimes you have to put the extenders on them.
This is not a wimpy wreath. It's very fluffy and full. So what I try to do is bring the floral bundles through to the center. And I did. Okay, just like that. Like that. Right.
So notice the movement of the florals. This is what's so fun about all of this. It just kind of jiggles.
Well, in this bush, I'm going to add probably some of these too, but these are very tall, lanky they're on a wired stem, but when you actually get to this part, it's wired, but it's not really bendable. So it kind of just does its own thing. So
it's fun.
But the colors, just,
yep.
We loved it.
Dance.
Okay, here's kind of a shorter bundle as well. So I think I'm going to add this one right here. Kind of opposite. I like to sort of go on opposites. And again, just bringing those ties out and making a circle. Kind of tucking it in. And the reason we make the circle is because when I go back with my hot glue, you're hot gluing it to the wreath frame and it's not coming out. And it gives support to the florals.
Which in Texas, that's the thing.
Yeah,
because
really
if you just use hot glue and you don't tie it in, things are going to melt and fall out. So it's a deal here in Texas to.
This gets too hot.
Yeah. Wherever you're storing, if it gets hot where you're storing your wreaths, things will fall off.
Shoot, we fall off.
Right. We found that out the hard way.
Yeah. It's no fun. Okay. Go like that.
Oh.
All right, so these are kind of the taller, wispier ones. And I have an extra one over here that doesn't have a floral, but we used up all of those floral bundles.
All right, tell me where you want them on the outside over here, and I'll put it in for you.
Well, we usually do one on top, so let's do this one here.
Okay.
And then we usually skip a couple.
Right. So
we just kind of
do you
try to
want this one here?
Sure.
Okay.
Kind of position them because everything's wired except for that little purple poppy.
Purple poppy.
I like the purple poppies. I think that's what they are.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just going to go with it.
are these ranunculus? Are they those little ones, do you think?
Yeah, they might be. We'll go with that.
They're really cute.
Well, the colors just really, really, really worked. Put this one here.
And this one probably
pushing
here.
it towards the wreath frame. Yeah, thank you.
I think we were skipping every one.
Yeah, we try to kind of go every other in the back. Sometimes it works out that way.
What was I telling, what's her name? 10, 2, and 7 on the top layer, and then every other one on the second.
Typically, that's how we do it. Not always. It really depends on the sign. It kind of depends on the ribbon, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
The sign, I think, really probably is what I gauge most of all. Round is usually pretty easy.
All right.
Because, it's a circle. You can make it look a little more symmetrical with a circle. These leaves are kind of pretty. I know, it's hard to get it to stay in there till we get some glue. Trying to decide if I want to put some leaves in there. I think I might add it to this. Just to make it cascade a little. I kind of like that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Because these leaves are pretty, and ask him, I'm really weird about leaves. I don't know.
Oh, my stars.
There is a difference. There is. I just don't like all the leaves. Some of them just look so fake. And these are pretty. I just love the color because, see, it's got the exact color in there.
She's picky on her leaves.
Yeah, well, florals too, honestly. Yeah. But I do like these leaves.
So if she finds leaves she likes.
Look out.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm going to add some of these up here too to this one.
So this actually is for a customer. We've already sold this one, and so
we have sold this one a lot. It's so beautiful. This is really a gorgeous fall
And if you're hosting Thanksgiving, you want this on your door.
I might make this, just have it on my door.
Yeah, it is quite
We are
stunning.
hosting this year, so okay. I do love those leaves.
Yep.
I think that looks really pretty.
Yep.
I'll go back in and obviously hot glue everything, but look how pretty that is. And that's it. We're done. Look how fast that came together, and look how pretty.
Yep. And mind you, it helps to have those bundles pre-made.
Yes, I already made them.
So.
I cut them into pieces.
And we have a video on YouTube on how to make the bundles. So it's live, and you just go in and look for it. It's making the bundles.
I think it's called How to Make Floral Bundles even.
Yeah, for our kids.
Okay, that is,
but there it is.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks for joining us. We've got another live coming up here in a minute for Oh Holy Night. If you're
from fall to Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. So if you
We're
love
skipping seasons.
if you love the navy and gold, navy's been really popular. Plus, it's also, you know, the spiritual piece of Christmas. So it's a really beautiful kit, and come back and see us, and we will have that one as well. Like I said, they're for sale. The kits are on twistedgrapevines.com. If you purchase over 100, you get free shipping. So it's like 20% off.
Yeah.
And then, or Etsy, Twisted Grapevines TX for Texas. T for Texas.
Yes, T for Texas.
All right. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you
Thanks
soon.
for being with us, y'all. Right. Take care.
Bye.
Thanks for wreathing with us.
Woohoo! Okay.